Chapter 1. Cally Silly splashes down in the warm, winding waters of the Muddle River, lived a crocodile named Cally. Cally was not mean or scary, just a little bit, well, dumb. Not mean dumb, just the kind who thought a shiny rock was treasure and that eating soap bubbles could make her extra clean. But what Cally loved most was money, or anything that looked like it. She kept a soggy purse made from old banana leaves. Inside were shells, bottle caps, and one real gold coin she found floating in the river. She didn't really know what money was for, she just liked how it sparkled. Chapter 2. The Floating Market. One sunny morning, Cally heard cheerful voices upriver. She swam closer and saw the floating market, a colorful place where animals traded goods and foods. There were hippos selling mango juice, parrots selling necklaces, and turtles trading tasty pies. Cally's eyes widened. Wow! So this is where everyone uses those shiny coins. She saw a sign, 1 gold coin equals 3 baskets of food or 5 handmade goods. Cally gasped. I have 1 gold coin. I can buy all the shiny stuff I want. She rushed to the parrot stall. I'll take all your necklaces, please, she said proudly. The parrot squawked, all of them? That'll cost 20 coins, silly croc. Cally blinked. 20. But I only have 1. Everyone giggled kindly. You need to save and trade, not just spend, said the wise turtle merchant. Money isn't just for shiny things, it's for things you need and things that help others, too. Cally tilted her head. Help others, with money. Chapter 3. The Storm and the Struggle. That evening, a heavy storm rolled in. The river swelled, and the floating market almost tipped over. The next day, the market was a mess, fruit scattered, baskets floating, and stalls broken. Cally saw her friends struggling. The hippo family's boat was cracked. The parrots lost their necklaces. The turtles' pies were soaked. Cally opened her soggy purse. Her shiny shells and bottle caps were useless, but her 1 gold coin was still there. She thought, should I keep it for myself? Or should I help them rebuild? Then she remembered the turtle's words, money can help others, too. So, with a deep breath, she swam to the turtle merchant. Here, she said, dropping the coin in his hand. Use it to fix the market. The turtle smiled warmly. Cally, that's the smartest thing you've ever done. Chapter 4. The Reward of Wisdom. The next week, the floating market reopened, brighter and busier than ever. To thank Cally, the animals gave her a basket full of food, necklaces, and a golden heart medal that read, Sparkles for using wealth wisely. Sparkles. Cally grinned. I didn't just help others, I helped everyone, including me. From then on, Cally learned 2 very important socio-economic lessons from Cally the Crocodile. Key Cap 1. Money has purpose, not just sparkle. It's not about what you can buy, it's about how you can use it to make life better for yourself and others. Key Cap 2. Helping the community helps everyone. When you share your resources and support others, your whole world becomes stronger and happier. Every time someone visits the floating market, they see a funny sign, trade fair, spend smart, and don't eat soap bubbles, signed, Cally the Crocodile, Crocodile Sparkling Heart. And everyone laughs, because even the dumbest crocodile can learn the smartest lessons. Moral of the story, true wealth isn't how much you keep, it's how much good you do with what you have. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.